guys, what is up? My name is Rebecca and welcome to my channel, Be Mindful. Today's video is going to be about Headspace and Calm, which are two of the most popular meditation apps on the market currently in 2021. If you are thinking of downloading one of these apps but you're not sure which one to go with, then stay tuned as we explore them a little bit further. This video is going to be more of an insight rather than a review or a comparison. So there are already a couple of videos here on the YouTube platform where they will discuss Headspace versus Calm. However, because we are talking about meditation, meditation is very personal to you. So a meditation may work for me, but it may not suit you. And I might prefer a certain kind of accent and you might dislike that accent. So it really is personal preference. So although people have done comparisons of these apps, I do believe because it's meditation, it is down to your personal preference. So I have paid for a membership to both of these apps. So what I'm going to do is give you an insight to what they look like. So we're going to do a short, brief walkthrough on each one so that you can see exactly how they function, what they look like, the type of meditations on there, and then you can make a decision of which subscription you would like to sign up for. Both of these apps you do have to pay for. They are not free. You can download a basic version, but you only get a handful of meditations. So you will get through those quite quickly. Both of them do offer free trials to begin with, but we will talk a little bit more about the pricing later on. I'm going to show you Headspace first, and then we will take a look at Calm. And as I said, this is just an insight so that you can see which app you prefer. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So here we are on the Headspace app. If I click on today, that will take me to the home page where you can see there is icons to start your journey if you've never used the app before. And then at the bottom you can see here there's today, meditate, sleep, move and focus. So if we click into meditate to have a look, we can see here that if we've taken any recent courses or any recent meditations, we can click there. But if not, it's featured. There's a featured page to show you where it thinks that you should start. And it does show you how long each course is for each program. If we scroll down a little bit further, they also have a today's meditation. So each day that will change. And beneath that we've got explore meditation. So here we've got courses and single meditations, SOS for times when you really need a break. We've got timers and then any techniques and support. So with courses and singles, you get to meet Andy, who is the guy who hosts the Headspace meditations on the app here. And then we've got courses A to Z. So here's different courses about lots of different subjects within mindfulness and meditation. There are lots of different courses at lots of different lengths. I don't think this is in any particular order other than alphabetical order. But yeah, you can have a scroll through and pick, and there are quite a lot of different meditations on here that you can choose from. So if we go back and we have a look here into SOS, we've just got a few meditations in here. There's 6 in total, and those are for times when you just need to take some time out, and depending on how you feel, you'll click on whichever category applies to you. So if we go back and scroll down a little further, as you can see, we've got timers. So this is quite good because you can choose whether you want a guided, an unguided or a semi-guided meditation, and also the time varies between 5 minutes to 120 minutes long. So there's quite a different variation there depending on the style of meditation you want to do. So if we click back and go into technique and support, this is just different styles of meditation that you can do and how to do it. So you can just again have a look through there, which the one thing I do like about Headspace is everything is all very self-explanatory. So So if we go back and click on the next icon at the bottom on the taskbar, we'll click into sleep, and here we've got a lot of sort of sleep style meditations, sleep casts, nighttime SOS, sleep music. They have soundscape, and then they've got sleep radio, which is non-stop 8-hour mixes of their most popular sleep audio. So there is quite a lot of content on here for sleep style meditations. And then if we move along to move, this is more about exercising, and as you scroll down you can see there's mindful cardio, quick workouts, move minis, get moving with Kim, get moving with Leon. So there's a lot of content on here about how you can incorporate mindfulness with exercise. And then moving on to the final category of focus. So if we have a look through each category just to show you. So here we have the focus music. So different styles of music depending on what you want to listen to. As you can see here, there's different categories: ambient, beats, piano and jazz. And then underneath we've got focus exercises. So this has got different styles of meditations: a focus, reset, unwind, creative writing. So there is definitely a variation of meditations on here depending on how you feel and what you want to listen to. There's even stuff for commuting on here, meditation courses, support for students, mindful walks. So there is quite a lot of content on here for you to explore. So if we go back to the next category, we've got mindful earth. I don't know if this is new because I don't remember seeing this when I've used the app before. However, this is from the BBC. Andy Puddicombe, who is the voice behind Headspace, is British. So I guess that's where the BBC come into it. But this is all about different kinds of nature sounds, and they're quite nice videos to watch. I've looked at a couple of these recently and they are quite nice to watch. So if we go back to the main screen, and we've got energy shots with Kevin Hart. So again, I think that they keep adding more and more content to Headspace over time, as I think that's quite new too. And then we've got soundscapes, which is about different types of sort of nature sounds, AMSR noises and that sort of things in here. And again, this category has a lot of different options to choose from. So that just kind of gives you an insight onto what is on the Headspace app if you are a paid member. So that was Headspace, and now we're going to take a look at Calm. As I said, we will go through the categories in the same way as Headspace, just to give you an overview of what it's all about and what it looks like. So here we are on the Calm app. This is what the main screen looks like when you go in for the first time. You can click on the two little triangles in the top left corner, and you can actually change the scenes depending on what you like or what you dislike. It plays music in the background. I don't know if you can hear this. So overall, the appeal is very nice. You can customize this app to your liking, unlike Headspace. So if we scroll down, you can see here we've got 5 tabs at the bottom. We have a For You page, and if we scroll down, you will see here there are some categories recommended to you. So when you sign up with Calm, it will ask you what your purpose is here and what you're hoping to get out of the app. And based on what you input there, it will suggest things similar to that on this page here, on your For You page. So if we click onto sleep, so here we've got sleep stories, which is really popular here on Calm. So here we have some featured sleep stories. We've got the passages from The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, which sounds quite nice. And you'll notice as you scroll through that each one is narrated by a different person, which is a little bit different to Headspace. Recommended is going to be based on what you input when you signed up. So depending on what you put in there, it depends what it will suggest to you. Then we've got Winter Wonderland, Sleep Stories for Kids. There are some quite nice stories in here. We've got Peter Pan. And we've got Thomas the Tank Engine, Beauty and the Beast. Some of these I would actually quite like to listen to myself. Then we've got other categories like trains, fictional sleep stories, non-fictional sleep stories. Then we've got nature stories, refreshing nap stories, travel, and ASMR stories. You can also search by narrator and then just click on all sleep stories, and that's just going to bring up everything for you to have a look at. What's convenient is that in the top left corner you can see there is a time on each of them, so that will let you know how long it will last. So these are all just to do with sleep. So as you can see, there is a lot of content on here for sleep, and when you sign up it does inform you that they add new content on here every week. If we click into the next category, which is meditate, and scroll down here, you can see that we've got lots of different options depending on the type of meditations we want to do. So like Headspace, they're all really self-explanatory. I think I prefer this app just because it's a bit more adult-like, and it just seems to me a little bit nicer on the eye. Although Headspace is very eye-catching, it kind of looks a little bit childish with the animations, but at the end of the day, that's just a personal preference. And obviously the content that is on the app is more important. So we can see here, as I'm scrolling through, we've got mindful eating, body scans, untangling physical pain, 7 days of focus, 7 days of gratitude. There seems to be a lot of 7-day programs on here that I've noticed, but there is a nice collection of meditations on here, and again for adults and for kids, like there is on Headspace. And if we click on the next option, which is music, you can see here there's a variation of different styles of music. We've got an afternoon pick-me-up, a morning coffee, so different music to suit what you are doing. One of my personal favourites is this, which is Disney Peaceful Piano. You should definitely check that out if you are a Disney fan. And then as we continue to scroll down, you can see here there is music for taking a walk. There is, I think that's gone back to the top as I was scrolling down. There is so many different variations of music that you can listen to, and also the duration of the tracks vary also. And then if we click into more, you can see here that you've got a search bar so that you can search the entire library if you're looking for something specific. And then underneath that we have some more categories. We've got check-ins, so that's going to sort of ask you how you're feeling, and reflection exercises. We have breathing exercises. They have a category just for kids, for work, and then all their master classes. So I believe that they've got a couple of master classes on here which are becoming more and more popular just recently, from what I've read. I'm part of the Calm community on Facebook, and I know a lot of people talk about the masterclasses on there. So if we go back to the start, personally I like the layout of this. I think it's a little bit more adult-like compared to Headspace, but really it does come down to your personal preference. So let's move into pricing. So that was the Calm app. As I said before, these apps are subscription services, and therefore you will have to pay for them. So which one is cheaper? So at the moment, currently in January 2021, Calm is actually cheaper than Headspace. Calm offers you a trial for 7 days to try it out for free, and then after that it is £36 per year, working out to be about £2.99 a month in Great British pounds. There is a monthly subscription that you can take for £9.99. However, when I tried it, it offered me a 7-day free trial, and then the only alternative was for me to purchase a year's subscription. It didn't actually offer me a monthly subscription figure when I signed up. However, Calm does work out cheaper. One thing to note is that I noticed when I signed up to Calm, it asked me a series of questions first, and it actually wanted me to sign up to the app before discussing the pricing. As where on Headspace, I do believe they are more transparent in the cost, although they are actually more expensive. So Headspace pricing for 2021, they actually offer you a 2-week free trial. It costs £50 a year, which is more expensive, which works out to be about £4.17 a month. You can also pay for this app monthly, which is £9.99, and you get the first week free. However, Headspace have actually ceased their lifetime subscription, which I believe used to be about £400, but that is no longer an option for you to purchase. So in conclusion, Headspace is more expensive than Calm. I personally prefer Calm. I just think it's a little bit more adult-like I was saying in the recording. And I just think overall there is much more variety, and there are different people to listen to. And that's a big thing for me, because I do listen to people's accents when I'm listening to meditations. So if there is an accent that I dislike, then that is going to put me off completely. So Andy is British, and if you don't like the British accent, then you're probably not going to like the meditations over on Headspace. As where on Calm, as I say, there is a lot more different variety. Another point worth mentioning, which is something I actually found quite interesting, is that both Headspace and Calm actually have channels here on YouTube. So when I had a look at this, they have at least a minimum of 200 videos already loaded up onto YouTube, which is quite strange, because on one platform, on the app, they're expecting you to pay, but then here on YouTube, it's completely free. I know that you will probably have to watch a 5-second ad at the start of their videos, but it's a 5-second ad, and then you can skip it. It really does make you wonder whether it is worth paying for the app if you can actually get the same content for free. Although the content is not going to be exactly the same, it will be very, very similar. So before signing up to an expensive subscription every month or purchasing a lifetime membership, just remember that you can actually access their content here on YouTube completely free. That brings me into my next point, which is there is so much information and content available online nowadays in terms of mindfulness and meditation. I have a channel here on YouTube, and I talk about mindfulness and meditation, but there are so many other channels here on YouTube alone, which are all very similar to Headspace and Calm. So you may want to consider this before purchasing a subscription. So that is it for our video here today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed an insight to Headspace and Calm apps. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comment box below. If you have enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Your support is very much appreciated. Thank you guys, take care and stay safe.